Hi, this is Shay Veronica, and many people think that the earth is a sentient being, it is alive. And every now and again, the architects of this domain would send a speaker, a representative to say certain things to put earthlings, the humans on the earth, set them in the right direction. That's what some people think. It doesn't happen often. Maybe every couple thousand years or so, they say that someone comes to steer the humans in the right direction because humans seem to go off the beaten path. It is almost expected that they're not going to get it right. So they need some help, a savior. So when they send a savior that may not be too right in the head, when they send these saviors that are not so sure about their footing on the earth, what is the earth saying to you? When the earth architects send someone who has put out a sex tape, a sex video, and that person became famous and a billionaire, got billionaire status, what is the earth saying to you? When you see the giants, people on the earth who may grow to over 7 feet tall, and they have amassed millions. And every now and again, they come out and they speak, and the whole world listens. What are the architects saying to you? And then you have someone that comes and he wants to go to the moon. He wants to go to Mars. He wants to create vehicles to take him and other people who can afford to get on his vehicles. He wants to take them off the earth. He does not believe that it is sustainable to think that the earth is going to be able to sustain life for many years to come. So he is preparing, and he has enough money that he can throw $44 billion at a social media tweeting site. All they do on that site is tweet. It's a social media site. But he has so much money that 44 billion is just like 44 billion. It could run many countries, but this one person has that and more. What are the architects saying to you? When you have people that are loved and are watched, and they talk about, defecating in their bed, and when they say on the stand, the stand meaning in court, when one person can get up in court, you put your hand on the Bible and you swear that you're not going to tell a lie. When that person can say that on her honeymoon, her husband strangled her, beat her up on a honeymoon, and they come back from that honeymoon and they take the most beautiful photos, and those photos are sent out to all of their fans, and everyone swoon and everyone love them, and they garner so much millions of dollars because they performed as a perfect married couple. What is the earth saying to you? And then we have people who don't want to fit in, who want to be what they are, who want to excel at how they feel. And even though how they feel may not be how they look, they are determined to pull the two together and make a life for themselves here on the earth. What do you say about those people who are making a life for themselves. And in the meanwhile, there's a camera and eyes are on them because it's different. It's something new, but it's gaining roots. It is coming up. It's pushing out. It's pushing out from the earth and it is gaining roots. And a lot of people are saying to themselves, I don't feel like I should feel. I don't feel like what my mom and dad say I should feel. I don't feel like what my body looks like and tells me since I look like this, I should feel like this. I don't feel that way. A lot of people are starting to examine the socialization, the education, and everything else that goes into play, that comes into play when they are born, and what is brainwashed and put into their heads as to what they should be. Some people don't even want to work. They don't even want to have a job. So there's a new crop of people coming into the earth, and you must ask yourself, what are the architects saying? Where are they taking you? And I am saying that there's a whole new world coming on board. There's a whole new program for a different design of people coming on board. And if you have a problem, if you feel that you are having a problem with the kids that don't want to work, with the kids that come in and don't feel like identifying with any particular gender, if you have a problem with people who do not ascribe to being a heterosexual, if you have problems with anything that's happening now on the earth, or the queerness, or the bi-ness, or the gayness, if you have a problem with the new program, you should know that you're on your way out. And you're going to be outnumbered. You will be outnumbered because there's nothing more beautiful than a human being or a sentient being who exists the way they want to exist. There's nothing